What's up, everybody? This is Sambo the Great working on the H train. Today we are going to install this, some Rome 95 liter tan adventure cases and a couple of LED whip aerial mounting brackets that fold so I can keep them up on the rhino rack platform, fold them down when I'm not driving them. We're going to hold the Rome Adventure cases down with some Rome rugged mount brackets. So the problem I had with these is when I got the hardware, that's the hardware. So the hardware is supposed to slide in. It's probably meant for like a Forerunner type of rack, or maybe the Prinzu rack. I have one in the box still, but it might fit in there little channels a little bit better. But this is the problem I was having with the bracket and these hardware. So the hardware, that's your bracket. There's my channel. It's got a lot of slop in it. Like, it's got, see, the washer barely even hugs it, and the carriage bolt, since the head's so small, it rotates. Doing some stuff and looking to figure out how to keep it bolted down securely. I've seen people drill holes in the bottom of these to line up and put some hardware in there. It's a little windy, so let's see them do that. Being an electrician, we use these all the time. It's a channel nut or a spring nut. I also have flat washers, and I have some M8 washer heads that have nuts on them. So this is the game plan. Bam. Once I tighten it up, it'll lock into place and hold my stuff down. So the game plan is it should fit in here. Stainless steel with the locking head on it, stainless steel washer, because I don't feel like fucking around with galvanized garbage and worrying about it rusting out. Damn, I know it's overkill, but you know what? For what you pay for these cases and the mounts, I'd be pissed if this thing flew off the freeway. Off while I was driving on the freeway or off-roading. So that's the game plan. Been working on this for a hot minute, trying to figure out these aren't gonna work, which is garbage. They're cool, they're stainless. They can work for maybe mounting something to my what the heck, my Icky Concepts Molly panel in the bed, but realistically it's got a carriage bolt, so I don't know. I can figure out something or mount it to a bracket. But then again, it's just hardware. Yeah, so that's the game plan. I'm going a little excessive, I guess. I'm going to put 4 channel nuts and 4 washers with these M8 locking heads on them. And just for shits and giggles, a little blue Loctite. I know, maybe overkill, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So, yeah, let's see how it turns out. Alright, so here is the brackets that we have. If those are already in, they're loose. Basically. What's up, home skillet? Putting some racks on?
It's a new one?
Yeah. Well, no, they're cases for the top of the rack. Alright, so just like that. Like that. Take this. I'm going to put it at the top and bottom of the brackets. There's one. There's the second one. Oh, huh. So that's one thing you gotta pay attention to, the channel down here. So if I do this, I can have it in. So if I slide it forward more, it'll fit. I have to see how it places out though. I might have to adjust the brackets to be a little bit closer, because that channel is gonna stick. So basically that just opens up so it won't hold the spring nut in there. So I can go back further, but I'm not sure if, so if I go back further, it looks like it grabs, yeah, it'll grab both of them, but not that well though, so we'll have to see how, play it by ear and see how it works out. Alright, so here is Rhino rack adjustable antenna mast. You can use it for a CB or one of those signal boosters. This just locks it in so it doesn't vibrate, or the pin doesn't. If the pin, you're driving down rough roads, this pin locks into place. Got a flat washer, lock washer, and then you just pull the pin and you can have it in any position you want. There's a bunch of holes in the back side of it the pin will come in and out of. So for now, I'm going to set it like this because I plan on putting in a LED antenna mast whip on this side. These are already in place. I'll show you on this front setup. It's a little tricky trying to get a wrench in there, so set it into place. I can put some Loctite on it, adjust it, and then use a, I believe it's a 13 millimeter to get in there with the wrench and tighten it down so it doesn't move anywhere. You should be able to get a combination wrench in that spot, but I'll show you. Hold on a second. Alright, so here we go. Got our bolts. It's interesting. Got my Loctite, like so. Put it back in the channel nut. It'll cinch up. I snugged these two back ones down. They're not Loctite, but this one here, I'll go through. Cinch it up, nice and tight. Don't Hercules it, try to strip the threads out. So, same one here. Loctite. It'll break free. It's not red, so I'm not really worried about trying to push down on the rack a little bit so it'll hold it, and then I'm going to tighten these guys down. I have an impact, but I don't want to impact it because just the sheer fact of it's stainless on stainless. I could put some anti-seize on it if you're in like oops daisy, anti-seize if you're in salty areas, maybe the northeast or the eastern seaboard. But yeah, or if you're playing in the snow. I got stainless just for the sheer fact that I didn't want to worry about corrosion or trying to worry about the not galvanized steel ones, or just the plain mild steel ones with corrosion and having to deal with taking them back out and doing the hardware. I'd rather just do it once the right way and not worry about it. And if the hardware wasn't that crazy expensive, I think on I bought these on Amazon. I think it was like, what was it? For 20 of the spring nut, the M8 spring nuts, stainless, was like, I want to say $18, $18. I'll put a link in. The bolts were like $8 for 20. So I bought 2 sets of those. I have 100 washers. I think the washers were $8 or $9, $10, something like that. These already have a locking grip on the heads, but I wanted to be a little sure. So just a little bit of some blue Loctite won't hurt. I had it lying around, so yeah. See the there's a blue Loctite on that one too. Huh? Wasn't tight, but yeah. See the locking grooves on the head. Let's put some more Loctite back on this one since I already took it off. All right, that's on. There. So that will tighten up that. That takes care of that. Let's see what we got. I don't know how well it's gonna work out. I don't have anything. Maybe I can clip it to my. Yeah, see if I can do that. It's cell phone holder. See if it'll work with. Clip it to my shirt. This way. Do this. All right. There. All right. So get the tabs down. So this comes with the ROM. It's a bracket that slides in. You just gotta move the rope down so you can put these guys in. I'll show you on the next one. Got some speeders on there. It's been sitting in the storage for a while. All right. So now we're in as a handle. Basically, I just push this bracket all the way open, how it latches, made enough so it'll grab, so I can probably adjust this a little more. So you want it to go like that. Now let's go like this. Kind of see how it holds it down. I can probably go through, turn it one last turn up. It's a little tight. There. And then all you gotta do is push this little lever right here, release it. I'm gonna put it back in though and just snug it down. Take that guy, I'll tighten that up. .13mm. Oh, there you go. So, same thing here on the back side. Put the handle down in there so it stays. See how much room is in there? A better angle. So I'm going to take this, loosen it, and just spin it one more time. So still, it opened up. It's still got a fair gap, so I can probably get away with spinning it one more time. I don't want it to be there. See that works. That works, huh? Flip it down to place. Shouldn't go anywhere. Oh, we'll see. Maybe go one more turn. Probably too much. We'll turn it back one. There we go. How does that turn out that much? There. Now it's snug. You can put a little lock down here or a clasp so no one can mess with it. Pull this back. Tighten that up. Now she's locked into place. That case is in. There's my antenna whip. There'll be one more on that side. And that's how you install. How I installed a Rome Adventure 95 liter case with a Rome 95 liter mounting bracket to a Rhino rack Pioneer platform on a 2500 Ram Cummins. So yeah, I still have that one, and there's the box. I can do an opening on that, what's inside of it, like I haven't done before. I didn't do that with the other one. It was already out of the box. Yeah, so there was the installation. I used stainless steel hardware instead of the galvanized that comes with it. It's stainless steel hardware, lock washer, fender washer, that is galvanized. I don't have I think that's like a M6. It's equivalent to a quarter 20, but I think it's M6 by 16 or 20 is the bolt. But I will change this out. But the water has space for the water to channel out. Yeah, you can see how it works. So locks into place. Here's your pin that catches the different degrees that you want. This will be where the antenna will mount the bracket, so I can pull it up and screw this, fold it up when we go to Pismo or the dunes or out in the desert. Or you can put, like I said before, you can put one of those antenna boosters, which I have 2 more of these mounts. They were on sale on Amazon for like, I want to say they're usually $90, $90 or $110. I think I got them on sale on Amazon for like $30. These are the light tabs that I'm going to use. I'm going to take a piece of stainless steel stainless steel flat stock and go from 1 to 1. The dimension on it is a lot shorter than what we're going to be mounting up here. We're doing a 7 light, or let me rephrase that. We're going to do the Diode Dynamic SS5 7 light bar setup on here. I have a KC wire loom that we're going to mount to this and take the wire out there. A-pillar Diode Dynamic SS3s. We have X-ray vision 30-inch dual beam pattern light bar for the Road Armor Stealth bumper. Yeah, what else is there? Not today, but it's been in the garage and I'm working on stuff, so at least I'll get the 2 Rome Adventure cases up, and I'll get the 2 antenna brackets up. Yeah, let me show you what's inside of the case real quick. Oh, it's cool. The hardware that comes with the Rhino rack stuff, the mount for the lights has a anti-tamper resistant Allen, which is pretty cool. So yeah, here's the stainless steel hardware, and they send you galvanized spring nuts, some quarter 20 spring nuts it looks like, or metric. Let's see, it is going to be M6 by, no, I think it's spring nut, M6 spring nut. M6 spring nut, you have an M6 by 16 hex bolt and an M6 by 20, which is what I put in there. These are the shorter ones, but I figured with that mount bottom and the Rhino rack thickness and the flat washer and lock washer, the longer bolts would probably work out better for me. And yes, just as I start to speak, it's starting to sprinkle. We get some weather out today. Normal blue. Usually lately for the last couple months it's been that. But it's pretty though. It's not too crazy. It's not too cold. Oh yeah, here's the flat washer I got. Let's see. Here's it's flange screws, 20 packs, stainless steel M8 by 16. Yeah, so I bought 2 boxes of those. So these are the remaining ones that I have. And I have some remaining hardware, but most of the stuff I've been installing has been stainless because I deal with corrosion resistant chemicals, oils at the steel mill, and the galvanizing stuff handles a little bit, but it's just doesn't last that well. And you can tell it's a pain in the ass to take apart too. Unless you anti-seize it, but still, it'll still corrode and it rusts. So, alright. So, like I said before, this is a Rome Adventure 95 liter mount. What is in the box? What you get? Some cardboard. Tencho in China. Nicely wrapped package. Some more cardboard to keep it from rubbing. And these are those mounts I was talking to you about. So that's how it'll go in the side of it. So this will slide. This will slide in to that side right here. So that'll slide into here and then fit in there. And here's the hardware that you come with it. And like I said before, I don't have a Forerunner. The Forerunner roof rack. Not the Forerunner Toyota, but the Forerunner roof rack. I have a Prenzu, but it's still in the box. I'm going to post that up. But it might fit that. It might have smaller channels. What else is out there? Maybe a KC roof rack or whatever might work. But yeah. I don't know. Want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi.
Who's this?
Nobody. I'm just recording a video to post on my YouTube thing. Wow, you gotta get dressed? Yeah, so that's the gist of it. It's time to sprinkle, so I think I'm gonna thank you all for checking out the video. If you got any questions, send it in the message. If you like any of this stuff, please hit subscribe. Not that I'm trying to make billions of dollars, but it's kind of helpful to see if people are actually watching the videos. Let's see, I'll do an installation on, what do we do next? Well, I'm gonna put the other case in and the other antenna mass. I also have a train horn, I got a Vixen 4 train horn compressor setup. I got to mount. We also got to mount the Mopar power hop. It's a bracket that mounts to the top of the differential and to a crossbar underneath it. Because the trucks have coils on them, they have a tendency of the back starts chattering or hopping in sand or gravel or loose material. So yeah, we'll see how it works out. I'm trying to get Daniel over at Carbon to make a 2.5-inch carbon one for that, so he can be a little beefier. The one that comes with the kit is a Bilstein, which isn't bad, but I have carbon shocks all 4 corners. Thank you, Daniel, and the guys over at Carbon Shark Technology. Yeah, let me get this stuff out of the wind and the rain, and we'll continue this. I'll show you the completed once they're both installed. All right. Thanks. I hope you guys like it. Trying to make it not too crazy, too long, not blabble a lot, but From what I've seen, the hardware isn't that great. It's kind of small, but it is stainless, which is pretty cool. But yeah, if you can put dollars in to getting some hardware that's going to be long term, that's the whole key, is stainless. It should be nice. And I put some Loctite, like I said before. I just have it lying around. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Here's the universal hard wire kit from KC. Lights, 3.28 feet in length, which is plenty enough for a windshield. That'll go down the side, so you can hide your wires in it, just like that. So we'll see how it works out. Like I said before, thanks for watching Sambo the Great, and yeah, thank you. Have a great day. Have a good weekend. Bye. Ooh, it's so pretty. There's the second bracket. There we go. Bam. Bam. And there we go. Got a little spot for your light. You can put a light in there so it shines in there. Different compartments, whatnot. Air tool. I'm gonna probably put the air hose in here. Probably some wrenches, or my my deflators will go in one of these compartments. Yeah. Got a cool little bung hole in there so you can drain it out if you want to turn it into a ice chest. But yeah, here's the finished product. Little latch here. Ding. There's the other bracket. Open it up. Locked into place. Sweet. So there are the two.